Alright, so that was a very abrupt ending, and I'm sorry I didn't expect that dialogue, and there was also unfortunately no dialogue reading by me for most of it. I should have just stopped it during the dialogue. For some reason I thought I could get through it. That was a bad judgment call. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna treat this sort of like a part 6, part 2, but not name it that way. And I'm gonna upload these at like the same time. But since Max is talking the gameplay now, since Max's indirect damage is lower, I'm just gonna use it to finish off that battleship. And I'd like to keep attacking with my subs, but I have to dive with one so they can't get hit by the battleships. Oh, my power's up. I'm gonna use that. Cause my subs can take a hit, I think. I mean, it's not like they're gonna get one shot, I don't think, by the battleships. And I keep on calling these battle cruisers because that's a way cooler name and some StarCraft. Fortunately, I can't. And I suppose I am kind of banking on those battleships not targeting my battleship, and then that'll give me some good covering fire support when I'm working down to this part of the map. But with 2 MD tanks still up and his destroyed, I think I'll be fine anyway, even if they do target the battleship. But it would improve my time, and then I would probably not get a horrendous C ranking like I did before. I honestly don't think there are D rankings or below, and C is like the lowest you can get. I'm pretty sure at least. You can quote me on that, but don't take my word for it or anything. I think I just walked into rocket range. Shit. Don't really want my MD tanks taking rocket hits. No, just the tank is thinner. But I do want to get as many attacks off as possible with my power up because it's a pretty strong power. It's not as good as Eagle's because he's a douchebag who his power is really strong. It is just so much better than anything else you can use. For most of the game, you're using up to 3 COs and Emax, and then you unlock another one whose name I might have let slip on accident in the past couple videos. But Eagle's power is way better than those. Grit's power, it can be strong. It can be stronger than any of theirs. Let's see here. Olaf's power, I'm not a fan of Olaf's power because I don't know. I just don't like it that much personally. I suppose it's not that bad. Or some other ones. I mean, yeah, the powers you have access to are pretty comparable to most other powers in the game. Alright, let's see how I can best go about this part here. Gonna want to take out this tank with the mech, of course, because that's like the only thing it can do. What happened at the sea battle? I honestly wasn't paying attention. Alright, good there. Not targeting battleship. I guess they couldn't target the sub either. They must have spent their attacks destroying that one sub. Alright, that should be an easy cleanup. With the battleship support, he doesn't really stand a chance. Even if I make some sort of blunder that would end my mission here, which isn't gonna happen. I mean, once these rockets are down, what's he gonna do? I think I'm just gonna go for this MD tank because I have an extra one, even though it's gonna take an artillery hit. Not sure if that's the right choice, but it's the right choice. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. These missions, in the game, especially the early ones, but some of the later ones too. I mean, there's some tough missions. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I'm not gonna pretend they're actually. It's just an easy game all the way through. There's some tricky missions, but really, I think failure in this game is based on you making mistakes. So if you think all your moves through, you should be fine. There's really not any, like, luck factor. Most of the time, I mean, it's like chess, I'm gonna say. Just like a lot of strategy games are. But all the missions are easily winnable, and you can make a few wrong moves and you're screwed. You won't be able to win. Like if you have like one MD tank and you lose it because you do something stupid and gets taken out by like rockets and a couple tanks, might as well surrender by yielding. And also, I guess I could say that since you're not going to see it at all in the Let's Play, if you do yield, you get tips on how you could possibly beat the mission. It'll be like, oh, you should try to hold back and build units with your factories. And those can be helpful if you're having trouble with the mission, I suppose. I'm not sure if there's any missions where, like, it's something revolutionary that you never would have thought of, because I guess I haven't played through every single mission because of the split missions. But, if you, like, spend a minute or two analyzing the battlefield before, I think that then you should be able to come up with a couple strategies and pick the best one, or the one you feel most comfortable with, and you should be able to do fine. And I don't want to, like, I don't know if people have trouble with this game at all, ever, but I don't want to, like, say it's super easy and then have people who get stuck somewhere in the campaign. Because I'm sure there's some people who do. Or people who are just, like, not familiar with strategy games at all and have never played a strategic board game or strategic computer game or anything like. But for an experienced gamer who uses logical thinking, it shouldn't be that hard to get through this game, honestly. Close second. How's that? What do you think of that power? Cool. There's no way I could do that much damage. Yeah, that's right. As long as I didn't use my ender lag. Is this gonna keep going? What the hell? What the hell? As long as I didn't use my indirect combat units, that is. Oh, you! That's exactly right! Max doesn't use indirect units because he's clumsy. Your range of fire is small too. That's life-threatening, isn't it? Ha! I'll do just fine without relying on those units. I wonder about that. Anyway, excellent work, Max. Now, you two work together and try to get along. You heard the lady. Let's stop fighting and do this, Andy. I think she was talking to you, Max. That about wraps it up. Oh, gotta press A. And don't worry that I didn't get to use much bad Shatner impression for Olaf there because I skipped through a bunch of dialogue. The end of the last part episode. Tease throughout the game, so don't worry. I know you're dying to hear that one. Grit, where is that fool? I'm right here. What are you bellowing about now? Bellowing? Let me tell you something, you. My apologies, Exalted Commander. I'm at your service. That's better. You just remember your place now. Listen closely. Those units we saw earlier have advanced further into our territory. This is your chance to redeem yourself. Do what needs to be done. Right. So I'll wait here and... Wait, what do you mean? Wait. Jake's troops are. Oh, okay, understood. If duty calls, your humble servant Grid'll answer. He said Grid'll. If I didn't know better, I might think you weren't taking this seriously. I can handle this. This'll be easy as falling out of bed. Alright, so even though I did this mission with Max, my first practice run playthrough deal, I'm gonna be going with Andy. Because, why not? It's my turn. Mission 5, Sniper. Fog of War. What's Fog of War? Please tell me you're joking. See that gray stuff blocking your vision? That's Fog of War. Now I wonder where the enemy troops are hidden. How do we find them? Well, recon units have a good vision range, so let's send them out first. But if we leave them out in the open, they'll be sitting ducks. Our safest bet is to leapfrog them from wood to wood. Units sitting in the woods are almost impossible to spot. Boy, that seems pretty simple. You just don't know enough to realize the danger, Andy. If we can hide units in the woods, then so can our opponent. If we're not careful, hidden units will blow us away. Alright, let's move out. Now, the thing about Fog War maps is that your enemy always has indirect units hidden behind mountains and, woods. So, there's that. And that is an artillery. And that is an infantry. Yeah, crap. And I think I'm gonna move those battle copters up. There's probably a missile unit hiding somewhere. I'm gonna guess, since there's... They're not just gonna give me copters and have a Fog War map without missile units hiding. That just would be uncharacteristic of the game. So I'm gonna try to expect for that, and then I'm gonna like rush in there without thinking with my helicopters. That seems like a good plan. I'm gonna alright, battle screen now, but I'm gonna guess at where the missile unit are when it's over. It's probably somewhere around here, or one of these woods, maybe this wood, which means I'd be out range. I don't think it'd be here, but maybe in one of these woods or that city. That's just a guess. I mean, I'm not like an expert or anything. And it looks like I'm gonna end off this episode after I issue my moves here. So to make it a more complete ending than last time, I just want to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed watching this at all, please subscribe. That'd be really cool. I'm gonna keep making videos if you subscribe or don't subscribe, either way, so it's not like it's gonna affect me majorly, but it's cool to have people watching your videos. But until next time, which will probably be tomorrow, and if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. Till the next time, bye.